Is it going live? Good. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this set up. I'm like 3 minutes late to this, but let's go ahead and get through it. Alright. Alright. Here we are. Here we are. Let me go ahead and get this advertised before we get into it and finish up this quest. Because we definitely have a bit to get done in today's episode. We still have all of the Mages Guild to go through. Like, it's honestly kind of ridiculous. Alright. That should be about everywhere. Hello, welcome into Simplistic. Alright. Time to finish up with this Mage Guild quest. Still here in the Tiber Septum Hotel. The inn. This overpriced area and oh. Whoops, y'all saw a bit into the Matrix a bit more than usual there. My Twitch was like, what is this? Alright. Yeah, in the last week, we went and entered some guys' dreams. We went and did the Mages Guild in Anvil. And we did go ahead and grab the Mage's Staff, which should be part of this quest. Yeah, so now we have, yep. So now I have to just deliver this staff. Deja vu. Yeah. Alright. Let me go ahead and go here. Now, I didn't do the Mages Guild in Breville yet, so I'm not going to allow myself to fast travel there, so it'd probably be easier to just go on foot, because I do want to get like recommendations to be allowed to allow myself to fast travel, just so I can venture down the roads as much as possible. Shouldn't be too bad. We'll see about taking a shortcut through the island here, through the whole waterway here. Guess take a bit of a dip, you know. Yeah, because we should be able to just walk down this road to the water district, the docks. And look at this area. So that leads straight to the temple district. Yeah, I don't think I've ever took the time to actually look into this section to see what kind of connections there are. I wonder what all is back here. Okay. So there's a whole tunnel that leads through this little hillway between the temple and the water district. That is actually pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. Oh yeah, we should also cross paths with the pirates here.
Good morning.
Oh, hello. Yeah, and of course there's that place, which is a really nice side quest. Yeah, the waterfront district is up here. Should have pirates just hanging out over here.
Parks and waterside dock areas.
I see. So long.
Take care.
Oh god, they change her voice too.
Beautiful, isn't she? The Maria Elena. Damn fine ship with a damn fine crew. I should know. I'm her first mate. Malvolus is my name. So believe me when I tell you, we don't like it when people snoop around in our affairs. You get near that ship, and my men will run you through.
Okay. Still talking like you own the ship yourself. But you know, she does have a different voice. Oh, a sweet lady of my rest. Strange that they would have a tiny little tunnel through which all port traffic goes into the city. Like, good luck getting crates through. Yeah, I know, right? Like, what does it look like inside the tunnel? You know, like, I don't think you ever get to see inside the tunnel. Because you kind of just press A on a door and it just transports you in, doesn't it? In fact, I wonder what... You know, no, I'm getting sidetracked. Maybe I'll do a full deep dive into looking at all of the locations of the Imperial City and, like, investigating every little bit at some point or another. But I would like to actually get some progress done, so we're just going to take a little dip. Oh. Yeah, it should be just a fine swim over to the mainland here to go ahead and head all the way up into Breville, which is just past Fort Homestead. What the hell am I looking at here? Like, what in Oblivion is that? What did I just come across? Maybe it's the elusive shift gate. Yeah. Yeah, that could be what's... That is there. They probably used a shift gate just to allow you to transport between those two sides of the city. It seemed pretty inconvenient, though. You know, like, wouldn't it be easier to just actually have stairs and something? Oh, we got a bandit after us. I'm gonna have to get used to Oblivion remaster controls over top of base Oblivion controls, because the D-pad was actually the hotkeys, and you know, I just did the frickin' stealth archer in Oblivion, so I was kind of starting to get used to the D-pad hotkeys rather than D-pad menus. Hell's Gate.
What is it now? Welcome to Pell's Gate, friend.
What's the local rumors around this
Good
place?
man who honors the Nine may visit the way shrines of Akatosh for blessings of speed and magicka.
Oh. Akatosh for speed and magicka, that sounds cool. You found another glitch in the Matrix. Yeah. I don't know what that stringy stuff is. Okay. Saying stringy stuff like that doesn't make it have an easier case. And that guy hasn't... This person here has an elven bow. Huh. I guess I am reaching around that level. That's cool. We got Breville and Leowin this way. So yeah, heading past Pell's Gate. That was a nice comfy place. Upside to the hotkeys, you can cancel your arrows with the menu now. I don't know why they didn't just make it like Skyrim, but it works. Yeah, it just works, you know? Yeah. I guess that is kind of something interesting about... What the hell? I guess that is something interesting about the Oblivion remasters, that half of it is like Skyrim and half of it is Oblivion. Are you out here slaying wolves? Oh, you are. My bad. What's new with you?
Some fool tried to resurrect the crimson scars in Deep Scorn Hollow. The Dark Brotherhood will not like that. Good day.
Oh. I don't understand the reference, but oh. I don't know what the side eye. Yeah. Like, are you out here hunting wolves? Yes. Do you have a problem with that? Perhaps I can hunt more than wolves if you catch my drift. You know, the Dark Brotherhood, for example, hunt the toughest game. The most dangerous game. Alright. Well, I gotta say, though, one thing I do like about the remaster, even though I know it's a bit controversial, is definitely the wood line. Like, the forests do look nice. You know, it does make walking down the roads feel cozy. You know, like, in base Oblivion, the trees were there, but they didn't really feel that vibrant, at least not as vibrant as they are here in the remaster. Like, look at this magnificent beast. I wonder if this tree was in the base game Oblivion. Like, this size and everything. And I do like how the wood line is, like, very sparse with many oaks, pines, and birch. Which, you know, is an interesting choice. Birch is, like... Isn't birch, you know, in our real world, like, native to Canada? In further northern America, just in general. So, like, northern places, and... I mean, I'm finding birch, what? All the way out here? Just above elsewhere in Valenwood? You know, like, just something like that. Like, wouldn't it make a bit more sense if birch was, say, found around here? I guess the environments are a bit different in Tamriel, but still. I just wish the colors were still overall and less brown filtered. Oblivion Remaster got the Fallout 3 New Vegas treatment. Yeah, like, I get that. I guess there's a difference between, like, cartoonish cozy and natural cozy. Like, this definitely feels more natural cozy. You know, like, it's definitely very brown, but I don't know, it kind of reminds me of just going fishing, you know? Oh my god, I should definitely make a Balin character. Morning. Nice day fishing, ain't it? Balin guard. But yeah, you know, like, it does feel like, you know what it does remind me of? I think I know why this in particular does feel comfy to me. Because I did grow up playing a lot of Psychonauts. And Psychonauts does also take place in, like, a summer camp. Like, out in the middle of the woods. And they actually have a very, very brownish woods. Like, very natural brown and green and not very vibrant cartoony colors. And of course... Yep, Bowman. What's happening to my mana? Oh! I'm getting a drain mana effect. That is weird. It just looks weird on my... Okay. So you want to drain my mana. Oh, now you're going to pull out a bow? That's cute. Here, let me pull out my mace. Go ahead. Come on. No, I don't think so. Whispering Rock nostalgia, though I do think Psychonauts was very cartoony. Yeah, like, I feel like the way Psychonauts worked, like, I feel like Oblivion would be perfect to... Like, Psychonauts is a bit different. Like, Psychonauts has the Oblivion remastered wood line, but the base Oblivion faces, you know, like, if that makes sense. Like, Psychonauts was cartoony, but its characters were cartoony. Like, squirrels had the most screwed up faces imaginable, bears were overly sized, and people just had freaky features at best. I mean, look at Bobby Zilch. Like, Bobby Zilch would basically make Oblivion characters look like they're from your dreamscapes rather than your nightmares. Ugh. Oh, really? You're the strong man around here? I thought you were the cotton candy. Yeah, but the wood line with its natural aesthetic is definitely nice. It does have a nice cozy aesthetic in the woods. I feel like the cities, in my opinion, I like how they did the forests. I feel like the cities are oversaturated. I feel like the cities could have remained how they were in base Oblivion for the most part. The cities and the people. And why is Tutius Sextius's horse still here? In Russia, the bear is much smaller. Also more hair. Less lurking. Yeah. I could do half Deadly Nelson. Well, what's half Deadly Nelson? Well, it's just like Deadly Nelson, but less deadly. How much less deadly?
My
Half?
friend. Well met, guildmate. So good to see you again. Farewell, friend.
Okay, that was creepy. He was just sitting there to welcome his hero. I could definitely go back to Psychonauts, though. I haven't done a 100% run. I've done a playthrough. I got a whole recorded playthrough on my channel somewhere of both Psychonauts 1 and 2, but I didn't 100% the game yet, so I could go back to doing that at some point. It is a very nice game, though. Both Psychonauts 1 and 2 are pretty nice, though honestly I do love how Psychonauts 1 did the levitation ball. The levy ball is definitely better in Psychonauts 1. Just so much more mobility.
How goes it?
Afternoon.
The deed is
Do you
done.
have the mage's staff associate?
I just told you the deed is done.
Wonderful. I shall be most pleased to return this to its rightful owner. Thank you. You needn't tell me the details of what was involved in getting it. It's perhaps better that I know nothing about it. Your actions for the guild more than merit a recommendation. I shall send it to the university promptly. And to thank you more personally, I shall teach you this spell. You may find it useful in certain circumstances.
I do hope our
nice.
paths cross again.
Oh, captive. I just learned another illusion spell that I'll probably never use. Yeah, I feel like Jagger Thorn with illusion honestly doesn't make too much sense in my opinion. Like, it's not only just the fact that Battle Mage doesn't have illusion as part of its main stuff, but honestly, I feel like Jagger Thorn is personally one of those characters who wouldn't want to make you think he has power, but rather just show you the power itself. Man, Psychonauts 2 100% was so difficult because of how the figments are invisible. Yeah, Jagger Thorn used illusion to pose as the Emperor. Yeah, like he used illusion to pose as the Emperor, but I feel like Jagger Thorn just using illusion just all willy-nilly in base combat or most scenarios wouldn't really make too much sense with just his character, in my opinion. Like, yeah, he used, you know, like, he just doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would try and make you think he's good, or try to make you think that he's too powerful for you to deal with, you know? He seems like the kind of guy, probably mostly since he decided to kill Rhea Silmain instead of just enthrall her the second she tried to run. And the fact that he just used a banishment spell on the Emperor himself instead of enthralling him and turning him into a servant. Yeah, like, he's not really the kind of person to enthrall people too much, if that makes sense.
What is it?
Like, yeah, he tricked people into thinking he was the Emperor by looking like the Emperor. And what is this guy running off to? What the? No. No.
Stay away!
Are you kidding me? Who just stole from who? Who's running? Okay, what the hell is going on? Okay, what did I just witness? He seems like the kind of guy to use soul trap summoning and hide inside the kitchen fridge. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I swear. I've heard about this before. Isn't this person like one of those trainers? City Swimmer. City Swimmer, what'd you do? You should have paid the fine, woman. What did you do, City Swimmer? Well, rest in peace, City Swimmer. Hey, look, I tried grabbing the loaf, not your shirt. Oh, look, a silver arrow. Just another day in Breville. Yeah. Oh my god. They just straight up murdered City Swimmer. What the hell? These guards are savages. Did you just see that, Mars?
I am the healer, Mars of Blackmarsh. But farewell.
Oh my god. What did I just witness? Okay, okay. Well, we just finished this. What? What just hit me? Okay, just another day in Breville. Can't have crap in Breville. Can't even have your life. Rest in peace, City Swimmer. Where's her house? Let me go find her house and I guess put her shirt in her room. I guess to be like a memorial or something. Like, oh, here's her house, City Swimmer's house. Rest in peace, City Swimmer, I guess. What the hell? Alright. Rest in peace, City Swimmer. You will be missed. Over a bread loaf. Wait, did she actually... So that bread loaf I stole, or I guess picked off her corpse. She stole that. She stole that. It is counted as stolen. What? The guard didn't even react to me doing it. I guess because she already had in her inventory? What the hell? Rest in peace, City Swimmer. I guess we have a new house if we really want it. Wow. Yikes. They just straight up executed a City Swimmer.
Yes?
You guys are sociopaths. Like... Alright, we'll head to Leowin. Just run around Breville. In the aftermath of the Oblivion crisis, there will be a revolution in Breville with the slogan, Remember City Swimmer. Oh, look, there's an imp just sitting outside Breville. Anuti will. Well, that was easy. That was ridiculous. Shoot a deer. Shoot a deer. Hey, I hit the deer. Uh-oh. Well, I'm fighting, my namesake. Oh, well. Grass trolls. You shouldn't have attacked me. Oh, well. By the looks of it, imps outside Breville aren't too different from the inhabitants of Breville. Yeah, mostly not too different from the guards of Breville, like we've seen. Like, the people of Breville are probably a bit nicer than the guards. I mean, shoot. That one guy I saved from his own dream was sitting there waiting to congratulate me, like waiting to just say hello, friend, as I came in. So, you know, the people of Breville are nice. They're chill. The guards, I mean, they just murdered City Swimmer for, like, no reason. Oh, God. Whew, Timberwolves are tough. I mean, to be fair, it's very realistic to the medieval period to be executed for stealing one too many bread loaves. Yeah, I mean, I know that they had, like, hand removal and, like, putting you in a plaque and leaving you in the middle of the city for people to throw fruits at you and rotted vegetables and stuff, but, you know, I guess execution is also on the table for thievery. You killed Rhea Silmain. You bastard, only I get to kill Rhea Silmain. Damn it.
Do your worst.
Wow, you suck at aiming, sir. Come on, try to hit me once. I'm not even mad. There you go. I am being easy on you, good sir. There you go. You got a hit in. Come on. Okay, I'm giving you one last chance. You may want to back up. You don't have any health left, sir. Listen, the fight's over. Okay. I gave him a chance. I gave him a fair chance. I gave him a fair chance and he chose death. I think I'm actually getting good at the combat here in Oblivion, at least. I guess the arena is good for just some training against fighting the various people. Even the bandits of Breville can't do their job properly, lol. Yeah, he had an axe and he was just swinging for the fences and just couldn't land a hit to save his life. He couldn't hit the broadside of a Jaggerthorn. He couldn't hit the broadside of a Battle Mage. Sweet Jesus, Timberwolves are nasty. Alright, let's see about some... You know what? Get that. Get some poison on me. I'm going to need to see if I have more... I'll drink a poison respite. There we go. There we go. Wolf dealt with. He couldn't hit the broadside of a church, which so happens to be painted red with city swimmers' blood. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? We need... I feel like we definitely need to make a meme out of that. Just justice for city swimmer. Because, sweet Jesus. The fact that she just straight up got murked like that for no reason. Oh, look, they got a troll out here. He's friendly. He's chill. Yeah, he's sitting off the road, sitting off, you know. Thinking about stuff. He's just chilling, vibing. Yeah, not every troll is a vicious monster that will attack anything on sight that trespasses into their territory. What? You think you can just run past me like that without me... No, no, get back here, get back here. Yeah, thought so, thought so. Get in the water, get in the water. You're slaughterfish food now. And I'm taking your venison. Because I want it. Stupid deer. Oh look, another deer. Yeah, I can't believe that deer actually straight up just made fun of Jaggerthorn by just running straight past him like that. Of course, now it's raining. You know, this rain actually doesn't look that bad. Oh. Wow. I feel like I fought bandits tougher than that mud crab. I fought mud crabs tougher than you. Oh yeah, well I fought mud crabs weaker than you, so... Why is everyone giving you the side eye? Yeah. I don't know. They just seem to not like Jaggerthorn for some reason. It's not like he posed as the Emperor for 10 years straight. After killing his apprentice. Was it just me or was there a purple flashing up in the sky? What? You're going to chase after the deer now? Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm in Cyrodiil. I didn't know I was in Cyrodiil. That's interesting. I thought I was in... Did my game just crash? Oh my god. Please. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's see where our last save was. This is going to be a sec. Alright, let's see how far back that sent us. That is wild. You know, because it's funny. Everyone always talks about how Oblivion and Morrowind and Skyrim and like all the Bethesda games will straight up just crash on them. I don't know what it is. Like on Xbox, this is the only Bethesda. Oh my god. It sent us all the way back here.
Hi there.
Okay, this is the only Bethesda game I played on Xbox that actually crashes. And you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to push Tudius's horse out and off into the road just so I can ride him. Just so I can ride the horse and not get caught doing it. Because, shoot, I wonder if I just sit here. Okay, I think no one saw me. I'm just going to ride my horse. Or Tudius's horse. In my blue suede shoes. I like how Breville bandits, likely ex-residents, ignore a potential gold source just to get food. Suddenly it looks like Breville is in worse state for anyone, though. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, well... let's go ahead and just, I guess, ride as far as possible and as fast as possible so I don't attract attention. I guess I won't even bother fighting anything because, you know, I'll try my best to get to Leowin. Oh, look, a pig. Well, we have Pork Chop on the road trying to chase us down, but you know, we're on a horse, so good luck. Like a pig kind of has shorter legs than a horse. Oh, we got a troll on the road. But he's chill, he's hanging out, you know. I like how they kind of look like Sasquatches off in the distance. Pork Chop's fifth cousin, Tudius Sextius's horse, stayed behind just to be a bro and give you a ride. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of made fun of the horse, but, you know, he was actually the one that was there for me the whole time. I guess Tudius Sextius was probably an abusive owner, and Jagar Thorn is probably the first owner he had that wasn't abusive. And oh, look, we got a side road bandit trying to chase me down. You know what? I wonder how far this bandit is willing to chase me. I wonder just how far this bandit is willing to chase me down the road. On horseback. Ugh. Alright, alright. We're definitely making some good progress here. Got a few timber wolves, but you know, nothing too big. I'm not going to be training on them if it's going to risk crashing my game, and I mean, it would just be faster just to do this anyways. Oh, I'm in Blackwood. We got a wolf that's really trying to chase us down. Look at that. Oh, he's sprinting. He is sprinting to chase this guy down. You know, like, don't wolves and bears and every predator in the wild, like, don't they all have this instinct to them where they'll only hunt something that, or the first thing they'll hunt is something that either doesn't put up a fight or doesn't make them waste more energy? Like, you know, certainly after a certain point, this wolf would, oh, starting to attack the bandit. Or at least try to. Like, after a while, certainly that wolf would just pick a different thing to hunt that's easier to catch up to and attack. Imagine the first owner you haven't had that isn't abusive is freaking Jagar Thorn. Yeah, I know, right? Like, literally just a main antagonist. Just some villain. He was the most evil being around, but he's actually a pretty chill guy to his pets, you know? He just so happens to be chill to animals. Like, imagine if Thanos had a pet dog that had a recent owner that was abusive, but Thanos is actually the chillest guy with that dog and treats the dog with the utmost courtesy. Regular animals may not chase like that, but not Breville's animal population. Yeah, you know what? I guess fair point. They're just desperate for any food. They're like, screw it, screw it, I don't care if I have to run 1,000 miles. I will walk 500 miles, and then I will walk 500 more just to be that wolf that walks 1,000 just to eat a wild boar. But hey, I lost the bandit and the wolf. They probably started eating each other. Jagger Thorne would be like, yo, dudes, the Empire is like pretty chill. Maybe you should like join it or something. Yeah, just ignore the fact that the Emperor's dead. Hey, look, Water's Edge. Oh, yeah. Water's Edge. Yeah, we'll definitely get to that at a later date. We're doing the Mages Guild, though. Alright, well, we're definitely making some good progress. I mean, we just ran past Water's Edge, so we're definitely getting close to Leyawan. White Stallion's Lodge. Huh. Wonder if they allow my brown stallion around here. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way through here to Leyawan. Should be up ahead. I like how many bridges there are. You know, there's just a lot of bridges. Just strutting out across the river. Oh, hey, look. An Imperial officer. Uh-oh. He's going to beat a mud crab for being poor. What the? Oh yeah, the revoiced, or no-voiced Maik the Liar. I still cannot believe that Maik is unvoiced in this game. I cannot believe that they actually did him dirty that way. That is actually the most disgusting thing they could have possibly done to Maik. Was just remove his beautiful voice. I would rather live in Water's Edge than Breville, as I would live longer. Jesus. I like all the Breville hate. It's hilarious. Funnily enough, I actually have a character idea that I might run sometime in the future. Basically, one of Leo Roz's brothers is actually going to be, basically a rebel leader from Breville, before it was, like, when it was owned by Khajiit, before the Imperial Legion took it over. But, like, you know, he would just be, someone who's pro-Breville, basically. Just a Breville leader, essentially, just a war crier from Breville. Mike voiced on my game, but every time I approach him after the first encounter across saves, he runs away. Yeah. Jar? Hang on. Darji.
I'm Darji. I'm a Khajiit in disguise. Want to see me lick my butt? Oh, that one never gets old.
Oh my god, this guy.
They say a whole island with an inhuman statue. Want to hear a Khajiit joke? Why do Khajiit lick their butts? To get the taste of Khajiit cooking out of their mouths. A real thigh slapper, that one, eh? I heard lots of others, only I can't remember them. Good day.
Hey, want to hear an Argonian joke? What is flat, green, and red all over? Dargy.
Hey, come on now. There's no need
Yeah,
to-
isn't that a great one? Huh? Huh? Isn't that a great one? Oh, where are you going, huh? Huh? Where are you going, huh? Wasn't that a great joke? Yeah, Dargy is going to be flat, green, and red all over. Where you at, Dargy? Huh? Huh? You want to hear my Argonian joke again? Where'd you hide? Okay. Well, he got away.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
What?
Nobody breaks the law on
You want to
my
hear
watch.
Jagger
confiscating your
starts
stolen goods.
importing
Now
Cortana
pay your
code?
fine or it's off to jail.
Alright, alright. I have an 80 gold bounty? What else did I do? Huh. I'll go to jail. I'll go to
Hope you
jail.
rot.
Oh, criminal scum. Wow, you didn't have to pull that one out. Alright, I'll reload. Yeah, I'll definitely have to deal with Dargy later. Because, I mean, he's possibly the most insufferable Argonian here in Leyawan. I forgot he was in Leyawan. I thought he was in Breville, but I guess he is in Leyawan. That is some bright, vibrant red hair. Like, holy smokes, that is some red hair. Okay. Wow, Jaggerthorn hasn't been in prison for like days. Yeah,
Its scent is
basically. He spent a good 34 years in probably the worst prison imaginable. Far beyond max security. You know, right at the boiling bottom of the Deadlands. Alright, where's that Mage's Guild? In fact, what time is it? Oh, it's 12 a.m. Alright, well. Yeah, Dargy is just.
Greetings.
Alright, alright. Where, oh where? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to ask for instructions. Oh, never mind. I guess it would be the giant glowing stained glass eye. Like, holy sweet Jesus. Dargy's remastered voice is less punchable than OG, and that is not acceptable. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember Leyawan's Mage Guild quest now. This one is. Hang on, I saw him. This fucker.
Go ahead, please.
Is he the one?
Be seeing you.
It's hard to tell with the remaster, but I know it was either. Hang on. Let's see if I can find him first. Nope, none of these people. Yeah, it's 12 a.m., so everyone's sleeping.
Hello.
Yeah, let me wait for until it's morning, I guess. And then I'll look around, see if I can find the guy. Because I want to see if I can spot him first. Because it's either this. I don't think it's this Nord. Might be.
What is it, associate?
I don't know. I don't think they would have completely remodeled his face to be more appealing. You know, like, he was definitely someone that was a bit on the repulsive side. He looks kind of like one of the deep ones from the Hector quest. You know,
How do you do?
almost like a deep one. I guess he's not here. Either that or whatever.
You seek wisdom from me, child.
Caulfield's eyebrows aren't big enough. He needs to look like his entire forehead is. Also, Caulfield is the man you're looking for. Okay, wow.
Go.
So they did actually change his features that much.
So loud they are. They drown out the words. Without my amulet, my stone to lock the voices away, the words will never come and stay. Would you lift your hands to help another? To help me find the words?
Yes, I'll help.
Then seek Agata, child. She will see the path and set you on it.
Alright. So I gotta...
She may be young, but her heart is old and wise.
Alright, I gotta do this
Farewell,
quest
child.
now. Oh yeah, murderer of the Dark Brotherhood, I forgot. As well as being an associate of the Mages Guild. Let's see here. Quests. Leowin recommendation. Need to find the amulet for Agata may know more. Okay, so it is marked. Good. Hello, Agata.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
I'm looking for the Seer Stone.
I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that. Yes, her Seer Stone is missing. It's the one thing that has kept her visions at bay. And without it, they're nearly crippling. She can't function. We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though. I will continue to tend to Gale. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them had seen the stone?
Alright, alright.
Yes?
Here, you know what? Let me see what you have for
What can I
sale real
interest you in?
quick. Yeah, mostly mysticism. We got the spell magic. Reflection. Soul trap, spell absorption. Telekinesis is fun, but eh.
Goodbye.
Alright, let's see if Sadrasa knows any. You good, Sadrasa? You kind of skittering. You good?
Rasa of the Mages Guild, evoker and alchemist.
Daggerthorn looks at his hands and says, "Oh right, I forgot I was a murderer." Decale nearby hears that, and she thinks it's just because she's tripping. Yeah. What'd you have in mind?
Straight to the point, eh? Good. I like that.
I don't even know what this person was talking about, and I just... Oh yeah, the tears. Certainly, please proceed.
I confess, this is a...
Yeah, I forgot about the Tears quest. Can I talk to you about the Seer
I'm
Stone?
afraid I don't know anything about it. I heard it was missing, though. Galdar was talking about it recently. He seemed very agitated. I
Okay,
assure
nothing
you,
about it.
The gold is well worth the risk.
Greetings, wizard.
Alright, alright. Where are all the other peeps? Hello there. What do you know about the Seer
All I
Stone?
heard was that it was important to Gale and it was missing. Calthar didn't tell me anything more than that.
Calthir?
Only
Oh,
quality goods
interesting.
for sale.
Alright, let's see here. Open Easy Lock. Ooh, you know, I could take Open Easy Lock. Honestly, I could probably just make a custom spell once I get into the Arcane University. Let's see here. Someone's Scamp could be useful, but honestly, I'm not looking for that. Alright, here, let's see if I can persuade you a bit more so I can know more about Clarthier. I've reached maximum disposition with that character, so never mind. Sadrasa just doing some aerobic exercises. No, look, it's
What do you
Clarthier.
want?
Would you happen to know about the Seer Stone?
Well, well. Word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to
Well.
keep up this facade much longer. Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard Agata and Dagale talking. And you know what? I'm glad it's gone. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already? She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him. Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. Humph. At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I know. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit. That's all.
You know, it's funny as someone who...
What a wonderful... Sure, that's cute. I doubt it. Don't make me laugh. Don't... I doubt it. Please, I'm embarrassed. I doubt it. Goodness, what can I say?
As someone who has a bit of an attachment with a magical trinket myself, I do find it odd that you, a mage of all people, wouldn't see the nature of being so attracted to such magical trinkets. It seems quite odd to me.
What, haven't I said enough already? Just let it go. Once someone finally realizes what's going on here,
You know, I'm not buying it.
For you, of course.
However, I suppose I could buy you a bit.
What a thoughtful gift. Every little bit helps. See, was that hard? What, haven't I said enough? Take
Okay.
care.
Hello, associate. Nothing has changed, child. The voice is still... Farewell, child. Nothing
Hey, I
has-
need to talk to you real quick out of the ear, so... I guess I can't
Farewell,
really...
child.
Wait, I can talk
Hello,
to you about it.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate?
Hey, do you know where the ADHD medication is? Yeah, that's right, DeGale, you're going to lose. I mean, I don't know where it is. Alright, so... That Nord freak definitely knows where it's
So
at.
Calthar overheard us, did he? That explains why he's been so cranky lately. But we never said anything about DeGale's father. How would he know anything about that?
Yeah, I
If
know
there's
it's
some
weird,
sort
right?
of connection between the Seer Stone and DeGale's father, I don't know about it. Maybe if you ask her, it will jog her memory. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on Calthar. Take care.
Alright. Hey there, DeGale, dearest. Mage Guild recommender.
You seek more from me, child. It is as I have seen. I know what you would ask. You would bring light.
Want to hear a
which is
Nord
darkness.
joke?
Bring silence to the voices so loud. I know where you must go. Blood ran blue, and dragons flew high. Under broken towers and broken bodies it now lies. What was my sire's must be mine, if you would have the words you seek.
Well, that seemed, DeGale's posture, lol. Yeah, she got the gamer's posture. She's probably into that Oblivion remaster game, you know. It sounds like a fun game. Wonder what it's like. Alright, let's go ahead and head on out to, I guess, this place over here. Go to a tomb and go retrieve a seer's stone. The gale made me sit up straighter. Yeah. Alright, alright.
Hello there.
Guess we must head on out then. You know, it is kind of sad just seeing that Alfred isn't with us. I know he'll return in maybe like 1 or 2 more days, but still. I can't believe I lost him to a dream. Like, that was ridiculous. That's a nice stick. I like that stick. It's a nice log looking thing. Like a chunk of wood. No, look. It's the same exact model pasted elsewhere. Hang on, hang on. So white spot over here, a white strip over here. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is actually hilarious. I think that the new voice acting overall is good, but there's just so many instances where it just needs like retaking the most popular voice lines, leaving a lot forgivable ones. Yeah. Yeah, like they definitely changed a lot of the very memorable voiced characters. Like, I feel like the only voiced characters that so far that I've noticed that they've left the same voice actors for was like the Adoring Fan and the Emperor. Every other character they had the same voice actor for was a bit more of a side character from the looks of it. Like, I know that all the changed voice characters are technically, oh, I arrived at Fort Blueblood, where DeGale's father was. Yeah, like, I know that's about, just about all the different revoiced characters are side characters, but, you know, like, I feel like there were definitely some, like, a lot of the revoiced side characters that they revoiced were a lot of the memorable ones, you know? Circle C, Circle V, good, game's good. Yeah, I don't really play PC, so I don't know what that does. Oh. Oh my god, this is great. I know she's a Dunmer, and I'm probably dealing, like, way less damage than I could be doing, but, you know. Oh!
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Yes, you're supposed to be very impressed. I am literally the Arena Grand Champion. Alfred's not with me, but, you know.
Die, damn you!
No. You. Alright, what kind of bow and arrow was that? Dwarven arrow. Not bad. With an iron bow. Iron bow, dwarven arrows. Like... Circle C is copy. Oh, yeah, copy and paste. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. What I was about to say was they basically learned from Halo CE. Where, Bungie basically did something similar to that, where every single rock throughout the entirety of Halo was literally the same rock, just reorientated, just over and over again, which was hilarious. Render staff and Falanu Halalu stands out as downgrades. Yeah, Falanu Halalu is possibly the most memorable one they changed, in my opinion. Because, I mean, shoot, they literally, Young Scrolls literally made a song with her voice, her OG voice lines. So seeing her new voice lines is, like, ridiculous. You know what? I might actually do something funny here. I might do a bit of a prank here. Alright, I'm going to do a bit of a trolling here. I'm actually going to use my dagger here and pull a very funny prank. Watch this, watch this. This is going to be so good. Oh. I don't think the prank worked. Alright. Let's armor up.
Not the best you can do.
Haha, nutsacked.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Wow, you must have fought some fearsome mud crabs. I mean, I'm the arena grand champion, so. I was going to make it easier on you, just know that. You chose this. Huh? 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 Oh, there you are. Oh yeah, an absorb health tome. Here, let's see about making more poisons, I guess. Poisons and potions and so on and so forth. Here, I guess damage health. Take that off. Wait, I have fire damage poisons ready? Oh. Wow. A poison of fire damage. I love it. Also damage, intelligence, speed. I feel like, yeah, I have plenty of damage. Why do I have 2 types of bone meals? You know, that's hilarious. Let's see here. Alright. Let's see here. Restore health. Yeah, I could go for some restore health potions. That should work. And of course, restore fatigue. I have 46 tomatoes. My alchemy has just increased. Let's see here. So, oh, Journeyman Alchemy. Additional property. So yeah, that has burden. Here, let's look through. So I got light, resist paralysis. Ooh. Got some seriously good effects right here. Look at that. My damage... What? They made potions. Okay, I need to sell these. I accidentally made potions of damage, fatigue, and resist fire. So yeah, I definitely need to sell those. Because I meant to make damage health potions, not damage your own fatigue potions. Fire damage poisons is hilarious, though. One of the bone meals was bigger than the other. Yeah. Like how alchemy is literally just cooking and potions are good cooking, but poisons are bad cooking. Yeah. I think one of the funniest examples is when you make a potion of like cheese wedge and cut cheese wheel. Yeah, just a whole wheel of cheese, and it just makes a potion of fire resistance or some crap. Like,
Any news from the other provinces?
I have heard that North warriors have traveled from Skyrim with more mercenaries to assault the Redarin of Morrowind.
The Nords have always been protective of their territory. It's no wonder they get involved in these disputes.
Farewell.
oh,
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
You're pathetic.
Die, cur! Do your worst!
okay, I guess now would be a good time to put fire damage onto my mace. And then I guess fire damage here.
Show me what you've got. Today you die. Do your worst.
There we go. But like you drink the cheese wheel in one go. If that doesn't restore your stamina, you'd probably be a human, but his protagonists are built different. You know, I feel like the Nerevarine is probably the most ridiculous example of this. The Nerevarine can straight up just eat raw glass. And furthermore, ebony is argued to be one of the strongest mineable resources alongside like Arcrillium and Daedric. And yet, the Nerevarine can just swallow ebony whole, you know, like it's made of the blood of a god. And he can just swallow it whole. He can just be like, is this rock candy? Oh, nom, nom, nom. You know, like... oh, look, a pressure plate.
Hello? Who's there?
Hola, niño. Yo soy Shagafan. Alright, let's go ahead and drop a save. And then I guess I can do a bit of trolling here. I got this poisoned blade on the Blade of Woe. Raw ebony and raw glass cereal in the Akavir Sunrise. What the Nerevarine is currently experiencing, and to be honest, I'm kind of jealous. Yeah. Kind of an expensive breakfast. Oh. There is no way you turned around and saw me like that. There. Okay, that is kind of funny that I set these traps off and started clobbering her like that. I need to train up my sneak skill a bit more, especially if I want to eventually join the Dark Brotherhood.
Jump on my sword while you can.
How'd you drop 2 iron shields? What? Oh, well, I guess you're not holding this iron shield. But your iron shield is still here? What did I just witness? Like, And why is your sword in a sheath? You just dropped that sword. How is it in a sheath? Bethesda logic. Ew, there's cockroaches everywhere. I think the iron shield thing is because it's still in her inventory. Bro, the way the NPCs are whiffing every shot in this episode is crazy. Like, I don't remember NPCs missing an OG Oblivion 90% of the time. Yeah, I know, right? Like, Oblivion NPCs in the OG seem more relentless, if anything. Like, they will straight up chase you down, running forward at brute force speed while flailing like a madman. And of course, we got more marauders up here. This Blade of Woe is not going to stab someone tonight, I swear. Like, this Blade of Woe is just not going to be... Yep, look at that. Got a marauder that already spotted us. Here, we're going to kite him out. Go and fight him over here. Alongside Rhea Silming. If Rhea doesn't die instantly. Okay, Rhea died instantly. Good work, Rhea. Good work. Alright. Yeah, dwarven armor. I'm definitely getting up there in the levels. So, yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you're just gonna firebolt me? Really? It's a battle mage duel. Finally, someone who actually gets it.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Wow, you were a weak battle mage. I mean, what kind of battle mages wears armor? You know? Imagine. Could you imagine a battle mage actually needing armor? Like, seriously. Well, I'm definitely learning them out one by one to kite. This actually seems like a good strategy for just dealing with the marauders here. But of course, that person there's definitely going to spawn me the second I try anything. Am I going to get XP doing this? I guess I can see. Definitely getting up there in levels, though. Let's see here. So, sneak is at 20. Doesn't look like it's getting that much XP. Oh. Great. I was actually trying to have a legit fight. But oh well. Wow. I don't know what it is, but battle mage enemies seem to suck. You know, it's kind of Rest in peace, Rhea. Bro really put on like a Jason mask, and then got it up in your face only just to shoot finger guns. Also, I think the remaster's new lighting has messed with stealth a bit. I don't think the Marauders would have seen you like that in the OG. Yeah, they definitely are able, like, they're definitely more aware. Though, to be honest, I do have a 20 sneak skill and not like a journeyman sneak skill, which in most stealth playthroughs, I actually would try to grind up my sneak a good bit. Though, honestly, grinding your sneak in the remastered Oblivion, it can actually hurt your level ups a good bit if you don't know what you're doing with it. Because if you put it in, when you level up your sneak skill, it gives you, like, those half levels. Like, it gives you half XP, and if you decide to put sneak into one of your major skills, then you still have that half XP, but in OG Oblivion, if you decide to put sneak in a major, after you train up your sneak, it actually gives you a bunch of levels. That's something I figured out when I was, testing the Stealth Archer build in OG Oblivion. Let's see about this guy's schedule and if I can get a good backstab on him. If stealth is actually still good.
Hello, who's there?
Okay. Then he walks up a little.
Hello, who's there? Hello, who's there?
Oh my god.
Who's there?
I can actually train my sneak doing this.
Well, whatever it was, it's gone now. Who's there? Huh?
Okay, that's actually hilarious.
Well, whatever it was, it's gone now.
Grinding sneak in Oblivion can mess with levels, though the remaster is worse. Oh, he turned around. Here, let me just... Ah, damn, he spotted me. I was trying not to get spotted.
Take that.
Oh well. Good work, Rhea. Yeah. Hello, who's there? Hello, who's there? Hello, who's there? Huh? Grinding sneak in any Oblivion can mess with your levels, though remaster is worse as every skill increase levels up XP like a major skill. Used to, just minor skills are a lot slower to raise. Yeah. Yeah.
What's that?
I honestly feel like
Huh?
every game that has levels
Hello?
in it
Who's that?
shouldn't have the trend of trying to make it toward the game is harder as you level up, and instead have the game actually get easier as you level up, like, being stronger should make you stronger,
You'll never take me down. That's so
Definitely getting close to leveling up my Conjuration to Journeyman, though.
Today you die.
Oh, you ran out of arrows.
Jump on my sword while you can.
Jump on your sword. You're wielding a dagger. At least learn what weapon you're using if you're going to insult me. You have 8 dwarven arrows. Why did it show you were out? You have some glowing armor, dude. I think it should be leveled areas. Like, say Deneen is level 1, then Red Mountain is level 30. Yeah, like, that makes sense. You know, like, and that's kind of what I mean. Like, in Morrowind, as you level up, you actually feel stronger. And they do have leveled areas for when you get stronger. And, of course, weaker areas that allow you to, well, not die. You know. But it would be very nice to actually make the game a bit easier in a sense as you level up. Like, actually make it to where in the earlier areas, as you get to a certain level, enemies there are, like, weaker and you can actually kill them faster rather than just having every enemy everywhere in the entire world all just become stronger. You know? Like, it's more engaging when you can actually visibly, oh. Yeah, I remember this room being a nuisance. I remember I did stealth playthrough. And this section was actually quite difficult, mostly because of this marauder here. Watching. With those two in the back.
Well, look who we've got here. Let's get this over with.
However, from what I'm learning, with Oblivion Remastered, it seems enemies don't exactly alert the other enemies like they do in OG Oblivion. So you can kind of just kite single enemies around and just get them out of a situation. Because if I remember correctly, in OG Oblivion, trying to do this, if I attracted the attention of the archer, it would attract everyone's attention. And the whole room would be after me.
What's the matter? Getting tired? You're pathetic.
Bink. Dead. Get folded like a pancake. Alright, alright. Well, that was definitely a very fun interaction there with that archer. Now to deal with Mr. Dwemer Armor over here. You know, it's funny that Dwemer Armor is still here in Oblivion, despite the fact that you don't have Dwemer Ruins. Which does imply that all this Dwemer equipment you see is imported Dwemer. Which makes it illegal. You know, it's all illegal stuff, which I guess makes sense for bandits to have. But I don't think bandits should have much stronger than Dwemer. Especially in later levels. That was a good jump. That was a damn good jump there. That felt smooth. Even though it was like only half intentional. Okay, no one spot me. No one spot me.
It was nothing.
How did no one spot me there? This dungeon is much harder in OG Oblivion. Like, these marauders are joke enemies. Or just, are jokes. Enemies are just, enemies are just going at you, one by one. Whereas, every time you do this, in Dungeon and OG, they group up and spam spells on me. Yeah. Yeah, like, honestly, one of the best ways I got through OG Oblivion was literally with a 100% chameleon mage build. I would literally just run around with a 900-year-old Altmer just running around and using lightning touch to just insta-kill people while completely undetectable. It was honestly great. It made all the dungeons boring, though, because none of the enemies actually fought me. Oh, great. Marauder Warlord. You sound strong. This makes sense you're a warlord, though.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Seems like you at least have a full suit of Dwemer, though.
You move like a pregnant cow.
Here, let me go ahead and, I guess, go down here. And I guess, there we go. Make things go in my favor a bit more. Alchemy. There we go. Alright. Dealt with this guy. He has Dwemer shield. I'm guessing this guy has a full suit of Dwemer armor. Also had the key. Yeah, this guy had a full suit of Dwemer. Impressive. Definitely looks snazzy. Yeah, I should probably do a heavy armor build at some point. I just feel like they're too slow in Oblivion. Yeah, and I guess that is kind of the point about heavy armor builds, is that they're slow, but still. But still. Alright, alright. Let's go ahead and sneak past this person. I wonder if I'm going to actually get a good sneak up on anyone. I definitely need to train up my sneak skill a bit more, though. I mean, my sneak skill is... Oh, God. That person's detection radius is ridiculous. Look at that. At least I can see how far the detection is going.
I've got to cut down on the ale. Starting to see things, I am.
Okay, this person is looking at such an awkward angle, though. This was definitely done intentional to... Definitely done intentionally. It's really hard to sneak up behind this person. Are you kidding me? Well, I tried.
You die! This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Man, battle mages suck health-wise as NPCs. Like, they really have low health here. Well, they got tongs and calipers in there, so... You know Mike the Liar would be happy, you know. Who's this? Dead Marauder. How'd this Marauder die? Uh-oh. Imps. Yeah, and I mean, casting spells used to make noise in Oblivion. So, like, that's another thing. You can stealthily cast spells now. And I'm going to assume that I'm supposed to look around this place. And I guess grab the amulet here. And oh look, there's a rather expensive axe. Now I need to take this to Gale Jagger Thorn, conspicuously inching along a wall. Lol. Yeah, like one of those old cartoons. Oh,
Look,
there he is.
Just stop right there, all right? I can't let you leave with that amulet. I need it right now.
What do you want with the amulets?
I
What?
took the other one, and that should have been enough. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get rid of her. It's not even as if I was going to keep it forever. I was going to give it back to her once I'd gotten what I wanted. That's not so wrong, is it? Once she helped me advance out of that place and step down, then she could have it back. Why did you have to get in the way? Why are you trying to ruin everything?
Why does he look so happy saying that? He used to look didn't he used to look angry saying that in the OG? Oh great, he has an even stronger Rhea. Rhea, run. He has a stronger you. There we go. Stop, pretty please. No? Okay. Well, die then. Alright. Good work, Rhea. Have your reward. Death. Alright, let's grab that key. Let's grab, I guess, the 2 books he had on him. Alright, yeah, and I guess he tried locking this door behind me. What a dickhead. Alright, well, we definitely got out of there. That was a bit more of a... You know, some of these quests... why are you ruining all my plans? He looks so happy. They definitely changed all of the facial features, I swear. Because he used to look angry. I swear, in the OG, he used to look pissed when he was saying that line. Like, I don't know what it was about his old face, but he used to look pissed. Like, I don't know what they did in the new version, but some of these characters, they definitely missed the mark on with their facial features. I don't know how they did it, but they made some of the characters more uncanny. And you know what? You know, I'm going to say it again. They could have they could have changed all of this forest to look like this, and then kept all the cities and people looking the same, and I would actually like this game more. Like, seriously. They could have updated the forest to look this nice and magnificent and this beautiful, while keeping the cities the way they were, because they were actually clean and, well, Breville was dirty, but, you know, all the cities, other cities were pretty clean and nice and pristine, and, you know, that's how they're supposed to be. And the people, I think he was into it. Yeah, like, yeah, like, the people used to have terrible faces, like, they were uncanny and hard to look at, but honestly, they at least had better facial expressions when it came to their dialogue. Like, their facial expressions actually matched their dialogue. I guess what it was there was I did raise his disposition to try and get more information out of him. And oh god, I'm starting this quest now. Found the first Nern route after all this time. Need to find 30 more. Also, the facial expressions have been glitchy. Like, every Imperial female I've come across just looks like, yeah, just, you know, like, oh, welcome to Cyrodiil. Thought I was already in Cyrodiil. Guess I was wrong. Alright. You know, because if I remember correctly, wasn't Leowyn just nicer looking in the original? Like, these used to look bright white, I used to remember. Like,
How are you?
I'm feeling like telling an Argonian joke. How about you?
What do you want? Farewell.
Oh, okay. Smart. Very smart of Jardi. He actually learned his lesson. Even though that was a different Kalpa. Alright, oh yeah, this is... I guess it's like nighttime. Hang on, this should be... If I actually wait, wouldn't the Adoring... Certainly this would allow... Leowyn has been suffering due to proximity to Breville. I think there are even Breville spies such as Tarchi. Oh god! Okay. Note to self, when you wait on a bench, you'll look through yourself and see the Matrix as it is. What the hell?
What's new with you? Nothing has changed, child. The voices still cry out, and I am unable to hear. If they can be sealed away, our work may begin.
Well, I did find the Seer's Stone.
Found it, have you? Silenced the hands that betrayed and took what was mine? Then let me have the stone, so that the voices can be shut out.
Oh, shut the voices, huh?
I thank you for helping me. With the voices
I think Jaggerthorn saw his own chim mirror.
Come
Yeah, his own chim in the mirror, yeah.
You shall have my recommendation. Though I must warn you, I have seen things in your future.
Could you imagine if the only reason Jaggerthorn turned evil in Arena was literally because he achieved chim and just didn't want to be in a video game?
Life and death are strange.
Like, just think about it for a second. Like, Jaggerthorn is this all-powerful battle mage, and the only real lore we get is one day he decided to betray the Emperor by going and grabbing the friggin' Staff of Chaos so he could banish the Emperor, kill his apprentice, and then become Emperor for like 10 years straight. I wonder if he only did that because he eventually learned his life was a simulation. He's like, you know what, screw it, I have nothing to lose. Like, I could actually genuinely see that being the reason he turned evil. Like, he just achieved chim one day, and he's like, yeah, I ain't dealing with this crap. You mean to tell me that my whole life is going to be dictated by some time-controlled freak who can create kalpas and timelines to manipulate everyone's lives, and he's going to do so by placing buckets over merchants' heads so he can steal stuff and then kill farmers to teabag them? Yeah, I'm going to stop that crap in its tracks. Or at the very least, make it annoying for these people. Alright, so we completed Leowyn, Breville, Skingrad, and Anvil. And now, next on our list, we have Cheydinhal, Bruma, and Coral. And I feel like the best way to start... You know what? They actually have a road that stretches out here and heads up, so I guess we could, even though it's a bit of a stretch and a bit out of the way, it would probably be faster to go to Breville. I feel like it would be nice to take this road. Just to see what this road has to offer. So, that is out the east gate. Hey, I subscribed to you. I have some amazing ideas for your channel theme that I bet you'll definitely like. Hit me at Discord, Shepherd Daryl. Oh. Or I guess, Shepherd Daryl, if you're not a bot, you could join my Discord. You know, just check out one of my latest videos. Hit that Discord link, join up. And then I guess you could DM me whatever ideas you have. Like I kind of have a good idea on how I want to keep running my channel, so yeah, it's not like I really need much help, but thank you anyway, Shepherd. If you really want to hang out, then you can hang out. Yeah. If you're not a bot, that is. Alright. Let's see here. So where's the road? Alright, so yeah, the road does head a bit this way first. And it's going to head into a bit more of the marshlands here on Blackmarsh side. So yeah, we were just heading in from the Elsewhere side, and now we're going to head up the Blackmarsh side. Well, that's nice. That's rather cool. Oh, we got a Timberwolf, or no, that's just deer. I thought it was a Timberwolf. Bink! Get scorched. Oh, you're braver. Oh. I was going to say you're braver than most. But then it actually dodged. I guess that was still kind of brave, just playing chicken with my firebolts. Alright. Oh, look at this place. Looks like we got some little comfy area off to the side of the road. Let's check this area out. This looks nice. Blanken March?
Really? It's just berry syrup and ham acting. Yes. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel? They say
everyone has some very fancy weaponry here.
What can I do for you?
Well, I noticed you weren't talking to anyone. What's new with you?
People of Nibene consider themselves to be more civilized and sophisticated than Colobians.
Oh, well, that's kind of racist. Alright, here, I guess I'll steal some of your strawberries and tobacco since, you know, all of your plants. I'm going to steal all of your plants since you guys seem to not care. Yeah, I'm going to steal your carrot plants too. And your weeds. You don't even deserve weeds. You know, I'm just going to steal all that. Alright. Now to head up northward. And see what the road takes us. See where the road takes us. Got a lot of blue mushrooms out here. Look at that nice sheen on the mud. I feel like I've made this joke before, but with how the rain works and with all the trees and the way everything looks, it kind of just reminds me of an overly modded Skyrim. I don't know if I made that joke already or not, but this feels like a heavily modded Skyrim. You know, it just, even though this is technically just official work, or somewhat official work, you know, it's Virtuous Studios that got together with Bethesda. My athletics is up to 40. I should get my acrobatics up a bit more. I guess I can train up acrobatics once I get into the mage guild. No, look. I'm in Blackwood.
How are you?
Yeah, those guys look like they meant business, so I'm just gonna run away. And I mean, they were kind of friendly, so yeah, they didn't look at me and go chasing, so I'll let them hang out, I guess. Alright, alright. Oh, look at that. The rain is stopping, and look how dry everything is the second the rain stops. Shoot, the second before the rain stops, too. And hey, look. Got a doomstone hanging out here. Or is it a runestone? Hey, it's a runestone. The Riemann runestone. I'm gonna drop a save and see what I get here. A stone stirs in your hand. Do you seek conjured... It's conjured weapon and armor. Not really. I'll take a stinkhorns, though. What is fighting? Oh, there's a bandit chasing a deer, but I guess it was chasing me. He was chasing me as well. Oh, well. I guess I'll let him go hunting deers. Yeah, I don't know. The runestones with their conjured weapons and armor, it just seems kind of meh. Because I could either conjure my own weapons and armor, or I could just, you know, use better weapons. Like, the bound equipment is cool and all, it's just, I rarely ever have need to use runestone bound equipment, you know? Because it seems like one of those things where you have to actively seek out the right one in order to get the right equipment you want. However, you could literally just summon all of the bound equipment you want yourself by just finding all the mage guild and getting all the right bound spells anyways. Oh, are you a highwayman? Let me guess. Money or my life? Go ahead. Say the line.
Your money or your life?
Your life.
We can play it that way if you like.
Oh, you want me to? Okay.
Do your worst.
Yeah, you didn't learn the range on that hammer. Good work, Rhea. Yeah, this dwarven warhammer could hurt someone. Not me, though. Come on, get unstuck from the ground. Your tail is stuck in the ground. Are you serious? I was gonna drag you off the bridge. Oh, well. Yeah, I feel like we could definitely make it all the way to, Chadenhall and then wrap things up. Because we are running in our run time a good bit. But, you know, we're definitely getting some good progress here. And who's that on horseback? Let me guess, Black Horse Courier?
Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier. Have you heard of the Blackwood Company? Read all about them.
Okay, so hear about the Blackwood Company. Free snacks. Free snacks. These deer are, I swear, some of these deer have the best survival tactics in all the wilds, and then there are others that just have zero survival tactics whatsoever. Like, it's actually kind of hilarious. Though, honestly, the wildlife in Skyrim is actually pretty fun to interact with. Like, the way the wildlife will run at any slight movement, it actually encourages you to play as a stealth archer, not just to fight all of the bandits, but to also actually be like a genuine hunter, you know? Like, get a huntsman bow and actually just go out hunting. And it's actually genuinely fun. I feel like I've been here before. Okay, okay. Oh, and they're just immediately drawing weapons. Okay, so they know what's down. Here. Oh. Rhea, no. Wow. Yeah, silver arrows ain't bad. Not bad at all. Oh, free snacks on the road. Yeah, so they just... Yeah. They're at least good at killing Rhea, if that counts for anything. But yeah, I definitely need to get better conjuration spells at some point. I forget which town has better which town has conjuration. Because I know each town has like its own school of magic with a mages guild. Like, I think Skingrad is destruction. If I remember correctly, when we were in Anvil, that was alteration. I believe Breville is illusion. Wait, there's like more towns than there are spell schools. Oh, are you?
Money. Easily.
Well, we just got a conjuration up to 48. Man, I'm actually loving this combat system, though. Yeah, like, they actually did a good job with this combat system. Alright, well. I mean, this is nice, though. This is pretty relaxing. Just running through Blackwood here. Or shoot, are we even in Blackwood anymore? I guess we're on the Golden Road. Like, this is a nice place. Oh, wait a minute. I can see Frostcrack's Spire in the distance. That there's a good backdoor for the Spellmaker. Though, honestly, I do like the Mages Guild's route for Spellmaker because it actually feels earned. Oh. Ambush. I like it. I like the hustle. Alright, Rio, let's ambush these punks. No, I think you're gonna die soon, because you're about to be dead. So is your friend here.
This ends here.
Yeah, were you too close? It looks like you're about to... You're too dead, you know? You know, y'all had a good ambush set up. I appreciate the hustle, but, you know... Weren't quite enough for Jagger Thorn's expertise, I'm afraid. But hey, look, we got a campsite over here. I guess I could rest here for a bit. Crest Bridge Camp.
Sounds like the Empire has given up on stopping the Skuma trade elsewhere. And I hear tribal chiefs are supporting the Ren Ridge recruit.
I think we should just pack up and go home.
Have faith, Alois. I'm sure my father will think of something.
Your father was the one that got us into this mess.
What?
Tired of you always did.
Well met. Come, warm yourself by our fire.
Okay, that's oddly friendly of you guys.
Elliot Ruins? The big thing is to watch out for...
Try
Be
not to
seeing you.
worry so
Okay.
much, dear.
I guess I'll do that, though I'm honestly kind of suspicious now. Because, like, that's very open and accepting. And I mean, these guys, I assume they're bandits, because 90% of the campsites I've been to are bandit camps. But hey, I got a good level up here. Yeah, I can't pass that down. I can't pass that down. Yeah, I'll go more into intelligence.
Hello.
What's going on with you?
There we
I
go.
ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying.
Alright. Yeah, we got 154 mana now. 240 health ain't bad.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Try not to worry so much, dear.
Right. Okay, we got 2 timber wolves after us. I don't think I've ever dealt with 2 timber wolves at once. Here, let me lure these timber wolves back to these friendly camp goers. You know? Hey guys, you want to experience nature in its fullest? Here, I'm gonna return the favor. Oh, you guys are running. Oh, you guys are wusses. Oh, this person ain't. Yeah, I'm gonna need the help. Appreciate you. Oh, never mind. You're unconscious now. Hey, you guys want to help out with these timber wolves? Where are the other wolves? Oh. Yeah, I'm glad y'all could help out with these wolves, you know, like, that was very nice of you guys, you know, I appreciate the hospitality, giving me a warm bed, and allowing me to survive 2 wolves by just allowing me to just kite those wolves back to camp. Oh, that's terrible. That is probably one of the most evil things I've done so far. One of. I'm definitely going to enjoy doing a evil playthrough here with Jagger Thorn in its fullest, you know. But yeah, this is definitely a nice road. Definitely some nice scenery. But yeah, we'll wrap things up at Chaden Hall. Alright, alright. Oh, we got a troll in the distance. Cracked Wood Cave. I'm gonna drop a save so we don't just die in the middle of nowhere and have to backtrack to that camp. Are you friendly? Oh. Well, shouldn't have tried messing with Jagger Thorn. Shouldn't have tried messing with Jagger Thorn, you know? I gave him a chance. Gave him one chance. And he got firebolted in the face. Hey, look, pork chop. Scorch, 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 scorch. Some good destruction training, at least. There we go. Get some boar meat in us. There are these wild horses up here, I see. Oh, we got at least a horse that's unsaddled. Oh, it's an Imperial Legionary's horse. Guess these two guys were dealing with this guy who was a bandit. We at least drag him off the side of the road. You know, like, shouldn't that be a part of these guards' job? Like, dragging corpses off the road so you can take your horses through? Like, oh, we got another legionary, giving imperial law to a wolf. Alright, alright. Love to see it, love to see it. What's this place? All things alchemical. Is that the right sign? I'm sorry, what? Why is there an all things alchemical sign right out here? Like, huh? Oh, wild boar. Well, there was that. And now we got Fort Magia up ahead. It's Morgan. You gotta say, this back road here is actually pretty nice. Takes you through a lot of very nice looking areas. There's also some good alchemical ingredients on the side of the road for some potion making and selling. Yeah. Now I'm a journeyman alchemist. Killing deers off the side of the road to collect venison for restore health potions, you know. Here, let's see what else I can make. Oh, enemies nearby. Oh, hello. Yeah, so I definitely need to get my blade up too, because now my blunt is starting to outclass my blade. I definitely want to get both my blade and blunt up to 50 around the same time. Looks like we got a road to Cheydinhal over here. Time to head off to Cheydinhal. Man, the Imperial City looks nice. Look at how beautiful that is. Alright, let's see here. We got drain health, we got damage health. Oh, my damage health. Definitely have a lot for damage health. Surprised venison has damage health as an effect. No, I meant to hit filters there. Yeah, let's see here. So let's go back to positive effects. Let's see here. Fortify health. We should have good restore health. I got restore health and restore fatigue here. Here I can mix these four with these four. Then these two and these two. Alright, now restore fatigue, I definitely have a lot for this. Alright, definitely have some good potions here. Oh, burden on self. Yeah, I definitely have some potions I need to sell. But yeah, 54 alchemy ain't bad. So yeah, I definitely need to train on my longsword. Oh. There we go. Yeah, Agronach's blade is nice. Even though it's not really a unique weapon in any way. And you know what? Here, let me remember to give Rhea her reward or victory. Bink. Look at that head fly. That means she's happy, right? That her head flies off? Like... Alright. Well, gotta continue onwards on the road. We're nearly to Cheydinhal. Oh man, look how magnificent Frost Crag is. Off in the distance like that. Got a Doomstone over here. With a reddish hue to it. We got the barren cave up here. Probably has nothing in it since it's barren. Yeah. I just think it's funny though that the hero of Kvatch can just see all these objects way off in the distance. I guess it is a bit of a discovery feature to make it to where you know that you're approaching something new. But still, I think it's hilarious. Because, I mean, I can see that off in the distance, but there's no indication that barren cave is even over there. Like, no real visible indication other than an icon saying barren cave that way. Oh, hello.
Die, damn you!
You didn't have to...
Now you will know pain.
Wow.
You move like a pregnant cat.
Okay, you don't have to call me a pregnant cow. Fire, frost, and lightning have flowed through your fingertips. You are now a journeyman of destruction magic. You can now cast journeyman level destruction spells. So yeah, I'm now up to journeyman level in destruction. So that's nice. Ooh, backstab. That was very satisfying. Flung her... That definitely flung her shield off to God knows where. Don't think I need your silver war axe. Oh, there's your shield. Man, your shield flew far, didn't it? Hey, love to see it. A good old backstab in the back. Now I got the waterside stables up here. Oh, and we got Chadenall. Oh, look at that coming into view. Isn't that nice? I barely even noticed the spires. Hang on, hang on. Let's see that in its full beauty, because... Okay, I guess the spires aren't there, but, you know, it's a bit hard to recognize from there. You walk in, you notice the top. Then you start to go over the hill. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? I gotta say, Chadenall is definitely a very nicely aesthetic city, in my opinion. Like, Chadenall is just nice.
Yes.
But yeah, we finally reached Chadenall. We're level 10. We're definitely making some good progress.
Well met.
Getting through the Mage's Guild here. Unlocking all the cities. I just want to see if he's here. I just want to see if I can find him right quick before we wrap things up. I just want to go speak with this magnificent being. I know he's out here. I know he's out here. I just want to hear his beautiful, beautiful voice. Where's he at? Where's he at?
Have you ever shopped at Machna's books?
I bought a few things at Mach.
Okay, I know the bridges. He usually hangs out around the bridges. But which ones? I guess there's bridges over there. Let me go check those ones out. Alright, alright. Let me see. Let me see. Where is he at? Where is he at? I want to speak with him. I want to hear his beautiful voice. I think that's him right there. I gotta say, Chadenall was definitely upgraded a bit. Like, Chadenall definitely looks nice. Like, it definitely looks better. Like, this remaster makes Chadenall looks better than their other remastered cities. Okay, so it's not you.
Go ahead.
Flying, flying in the sky. Cliff racer fly so high. Fly.
My guy, what did they do to you? No. No, my...
Flying in the sky.
Please.
What are you? Time is it?
My guy. No, that delivery is terrible. That delivery is terrible. A poor imitation of what once was. Isn't it, Ulrich?
Get out of my way before I have you slapped in irons.
Do I have a bounty? Hang on. What was that all about? I guess it's because I committed crimes. No, I don't have an active bounty. I have an infamy of 1. Maybe that's it. I acquired enough bounties that I got an infamy of 1. I mean, I committed 40 assaults and 4 murders, so... With the largest bounty of 250. And I am a murderer, so... Guess there's that, but still. Still need to get mysticism and alteration up there. Definitely needs to train mysticism. Though honestly, I feel like I've been training mysticism about enough. Yeah, I guess I just need to train it up more. Well, anyways, we got this Mage's Guild out here. And I guess in the next episode, we're going to check it out, get the recommendation for Cheydinhal. Maybe I can go join up with the Dark Brotherhood, see what they got going on, see what the remaster of the Dark Brotherhood is like, since we're here in Cheydinhal. But that's all going to be in the next episode. This has been it for the rest of this episode. And this week, this has been your bro Frostbrew, and I think I'll have to catch you on the next one. Later!